Have you ever been physically tired, but unable to stop thinking? You lie down hoping to rest, but your mind has other plans. It replays conversations you had days ago. It imagines problems that haven't happened yet. It searches for answers to questions nobody can really answer. And somehow, the harder you try to stop thinking, the louder your thoughts become. If you've experienced that, you might think your mind is simply too active. But what if endless thinking isn't actually about thinking? What if it's about something deeper? Imagine this. You send a message to someone. Hours pass. No reply. First, it's nothing. Then your mind starts working. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they're upset. Maybe you said something wrong. A simple situation slowly turns into 10 different possibilities. And before you know it, you're no longer reacting to reality. You're reacting to scenarios your mind created. Most endless thinking begins this way. Not with answers, with uncertainty. The human brain dislikes uncertainty. It wants clarity. It wants reassurance. It wants to know what's going to happen next. So when life presents something unclear, the mind gets to work. It starts analyzing, predicting, replaying, planning, because it believes that if it thinks long enough, it can create certainty. And for a moment, that feels comforting. Thinking feels like doing something. It feels productive. Feels like control. But there's a hidden problem. The mind slowly starts treating every uncertainty like a problem that must be solved. Pause for a moment. Think about the last thing you couldn't stop thinking about. Did all that thinking actually bring you peace? Or did it create even more questions? That's the trap of endless thinking. Promises answers, but often delivers more doubt. What's interesting is that overthinking is rarely about the situation itself. It's usually about what the situation means to you. A person who constantly replays conversations may be afraid of rejection. A person who plans every possible outcome may be afraid of failure. A person who struggles to make decisions may be afraid of regret. Underneath endless thinking is often a deeper fear. The fear of getting hurt, the fear of making the wrong choice, the fear of not being enough. And once you recognize that, something starts to make sense. The real battle isn't against your thoughts. It's against the fear hiding beneath them. Many people believe overthinking is a sign that they care deeply, and sometimes that's true. But endless thinking can also become a way of avoiding uncomfortable emotions. Instead of feeling uncertainty, you analyze it. Instead of feeling fear, you try to outthink it. Instead of accepting that some things are beyond your control, you keep searching for the perfect answer. But some questions don't have perfect answers. Some situations require patience. Some fears can only disappear after you walk through them, not before. This is where most people get stuck. They wait until they feel completely certain before taking action, completely confident before making a decision, completely sure before moving forward. But life rarely works that way. The people who find peace aren't the people who eliminate uncertainty. They're the people who learn to live with it. They stop demanding guarantees from life. They stop treating every thought as a warning. And they begin to understand something powerful. Just because a thought appears in your mind doesn't mean it deserves your attention. You don't have to solve every possibility. You don't have to answer every question. You don't have to follow every thought to its conclusion. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is let a thought remain unfinished. Because peace doesn't come from finally thinking enough. Peace comes from realizing that certainty was never the goal. If your mind has been noisy lately, remember this: you are not trapped because you think too much. You are trapped because you're asking your thoughts to give you something they never can. Complete certainty. And the moment you stop demanding certainty from life, you create space for something much more valuable. Trust. Trust that you can handle what comes next, even if you don't have all the answers. And sometimes that's enough to quiet the mind.